Hello everyone. How is everyone doing, my fearless ones? This video, the title of the video is Navy Federal Midnight Hack, right? So most people are watching those videos. You typed it in and I popped up. New video. What is it? September 6th, 2022. So when you're watching this, that's the date. And I am currently a Navy Federal member. I have multiple accounts with them, and I want to go over this midnight hack, and hopefully I can answer any questions that you may have, questions or concerns. Maybe you have applied for Navy Fed and you wonder why, you have a 750, a 760 credit score and you were denied credit. Maybe you have a 680 and you were approved, and you want to know why the other person didn't get approved and you did. So I'm going to try to go over as much information as possible and share this video, you guys. Let's make it viral, right? Hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. I'm super excited. I'm happy you became part of the Fearless family. If you just new and you clicked on this video, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on those notifications because I have a lot of great content to come. So let's just get into it, right? So is the Navy Fed midnight hack, is it really a thing? Does it work? To be honest with you guys, we really don't know. But we do, if that answers your question. So it doesn't really matter when you apply. They have guidelines as to what you qualify for. I made a previous video. The link will be above this video. You can go ahead and take a look at it. It's concerning your credit and the ingredients and what makes a great credit file, you guys. So Navy Fed, of course, everyone has heard this, is a relationship bank. Like, you can't open an account because you knew someone. They gave you their access code. You opened up an account, be it a brother or just some random person that you met online that decided to give you their access code to open the account, and you got the account open and you instantly apply for credit. Within 24 hours of opening up the account, they approve you because you have a decent enough credit file for them to approve you, but you only was approved for $2,000. That's because you did not build a relationship with them. Let's just say that you waited the 91 days, right? You waited the 91 days. You have fair to good credit. That means you're between 680 and let's say 720, right? And they still denied you. Then it has to do with your credit file. How many negatives do you have on your credit file? What's the utilization on your current credit, on your revolving credit? How many statement, when I say statement, that means like car note, or something that you're paying off over time, like a loan, any type of loan, personal loan, mortgage, what else? Personal loan and car note, right? That affects your credit file. So these banks are not just looking at your score. A lot of people think all they have to do is have a 770 or 800 and now I have excellent credit and every bank is going to give me credit. That is not true, you guys. I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn that with anything you have to build a relationship, right? No bank is just going to give you 50K in credit and you only have $5 in the bank, because I wouldn't. Okay, so I apologize for that. They're just not. I hear the words because I'm just like you. I look at other content concerning credit and I hear a lot of these people or these credit gurus saying that, hey, we got this next play, or we're finessing the bank and so and so and so and so. A lot of these credit unions are hip now. They're hip, and what they're doing is they're POIing you. So if you're an entrepreneur or you someone that's just new into the work from home industry and you really haven't made that 100K that you're saying that you made, what's going to happen is, like with the Pennsylvania credit union, it's PSECU. I actually have an account with them. They do hard pull for you to create a membership. That's before you even can apply for credit, you guys. So your credit score, your credit file has to look a certain way before you even become a member. Well, a lot of people was going over there and they were instantly being approved for these high credit limits. Some people were getting personal loans for $20,000, and then they were getting a credit card for $20,000. And then what was happening is, because they had such a big wave or influx of new members, and everyone was applying for credit and getting it because their system was allowing them to. So that may be the hacks that y'all were referring to. And what was happening was they were going, the underwriters were manually looking at all of these accounts, right? And was requesting for a proof of income. It's like, okay, on your application, you said you make $100K. Then let me see your last year's tax return. And people couldn't provide that. People probably couldn't even provide a bank statement showing that, hey, they bring in $12,000, $15,000 a month. Because ultimately, $100K is what, about $9,000 a month in income when you break it over a year. So if you can't show that you make $9K a month, then you don't make $100K, and no bank is gonna touch you. Like this channel is not about finessing, you guys. So hopefully this video again will go viral, and you can show it to your friends to let you know, just because you sign up with Navy Fed and you have a 750 credit score, they're not gonna automatically give you a 30K credit card, you guys. I have 7 lines of business with Navy Fed, and I'm going to list them. On the personal side, I have 2 checking accounts and a savings. I also did a refi on a newly purchased vehicle, you guys. They have not asked me for any income. None. They base it off the relationship that I have built with them and what I currently have in my bank account. Some people say, well, I don't want my money to sit in a bank. Before I built a relationship with Navy Fed, my current federal credit union that I've been banking with for 15 years never gave me as much interest as Navy Fed gave me or is giving me. I see how much money I have sitting in my personal account. Okay, so right there, there's 4 accounts, 2 checking, 1 savings, and a refi on an auto loan. Okay, on the business side, I have a checking and a savings. Money is always flowing into these accounts, right? So it's easy for me to go and ask them for credit when they see that money is coming into these accounts. Like I just don't understand the logic of someone thinking that all I have to do is have a credit score and maybe 5 to 6, reoccurring credit cards on my file, and they're going to give me 50K in credit. You have some people that are able to do that, but it's based off credit history. You guys, my first reporting thing on my credit was 22 years ago. So when you look at my credit file, they'll tell you that I've been having credit reporting to my credit file for 22 years. So that makes me fundable. You have to set up your credit file where you are fundable. This is just not this is not a lottery move. This is not a finesse. This is not we're not hacking. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is build a strong relationship with the bank. Thus, when you're ready to upgrade your lifestyle, like get a new vehicle or maybe finance a home, you can go to banks like Navy Fed, Penn Fed to assist you with financing, because they have the lowest interest rates. Why do they have the lowest interest rates? Because they have more money, you guys. Commercial banks, local banks, community banks have less money. Thus, their interest rate is going to be a lot higher than a credit union. That's the reason why you want to build a relationship, okay? You don't want to just go in, well, I want to get 20K. And here's the thing. I don't want the bank to give me anything that I can't afford anyway. because you don't want to get overwhelmed with debt. So if you really don't make that 100K a year and they give you 50K in credit and you mismanage that, then whose fault is it? Is it the banks? Because now everyone seems to think that credit card companies are evil. No, it's what did you put on your application? If you know you only make $16,000 a year, then you should say that. You shouldn't go no more than 30K on that application. Okay, I make 30K. Then they'll give you something that you're able to manage. When you're over here on my channel, I'm an entrepreneur first. I always try to be a good steward over my money. And I'm not trying to be preachy, you guys. I have been in the mud longer than I have been on the hill, okay? So I can tell you about mismanaging your money. It gets you in trouble. It gets you in the bankruptcy issues and things like that. So let's not do this. I see so many videos and so many people posting, and at this point, you guys, I've only did a video that they approved me for $25,000, where actually I have $35,000 worth of personal credit with Navy Federal. I actually applied before I went to Cancun for my birthday, and I was approved. The card has been mailed to me. I just haven't opened it and activated it because I wanted to do it online with you guys. So at this point, I have a really good relationship with Navy Fed, and I started this account in December of 2021. It is now September of 22. You want to know why I can get anything from Navy Fed? Because I let my money sit there and marinate. I have a good relationship with them. I pay my credit card bills off or on time. You don't have to pay them off every month. Pay them on time. Be patient. Let it cook. Let it simmer. Let the account marinate. And know that, hey, now I'm happy that I'm with an organization that can really help me finance different things in my life. You can get personal loans, you can set up your 401, you can do IRAs. It's so many things. You can buy certificates with them and let them sit and let that money gain interest. It's a lot of things that you can do with Navy Fed. So this is just not about credit cards, you guys. And I know some people will be like, well, they approved me. It wasn't because of a hack. Okay, it wasn't because it was at night at 2 o'clock in the morning. It was none of that. It was because your credit file fit their guidelines, period. Your friend may tell you, well, they approved me, but your friend didn't tell you how much money in that account. They didn't tell you that maybe they put 5K in that account and let it sit. Maybe they put 10K. Maybe they moved their whole bank account over to Navy Fed and let it sit for 3 months and applied on the 91st day. Now, I did. I applied day 92 is when I applied for my card and got the 25K. But it wasn't a hack. You guys, my file looked good. Like, I've financed things. I've had relationships with banks for years. Like, my credit file looked decent enough for them to trust me with 25K. Okay? Okay, so I'm about to end this video. In short, here's my advice when it comes to applying for Navy Federal. Okay? Be patient. Fund your account. I have several videos. Like I said, I'm going to have the credit ingredient video, suggested right here shortly. And fund the account. If you don't have a lot of money, I'm an entrepreneur, you guys. It took a long time to get here. I've never really had as much money flowing into my life until now. So I wanted to put it safe, where it's safe and I can trust the bank. So the majority of my business funds are going over to Navy Fed. I have multiple accounts. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's the difference. When you're looking at these YouTubers, you don't know their financial status. They're just telling you something based off what their experience is. So if you work and you make a check every 2 weeks, right? And you only have a set income, it's only so much you can move over. Again, my suggestion in a previous video was to just put $25 dollars every 2 weeks in that account. You get data points every week with Navy Fed. No matter how much money you put in it, you guys, those are points. You're building a relationship. They see that it's money flowing in. It's considered a direct deposit, right? So over the 91 days or 92 days, you're going to try to put in as much money as possible in that account. Then apply for the credit card. Now, make sure your credit file look decent. And here's the thing, you guys. They gave me all of this credit, and I actually have a collection on my credit file for $985, an old Capital One business card. And I will do a whole video on Capital One and why I would not apply for a Spark card. Because for one, it show up on your personal credit, and it's hard to get removed on a collection. It really is. So I have a collection. My credit is not squeaky clean. It's about the file and that relationship, okay? Because some people say, well, I don't have any collections on my credit. My credit score is 750 or again 700, and they want to prove me because you haven't built a relationship, okay? Because you have not built that relationship. So just slowly drip that money in, have it set up to come out on your payday, and give it some time and apply for the credit card whenever you feel the need, the time of day to apply. This is not a hack. This is not a finesse. This is not a play, you guys. Be careful with those credit cards, especially if you do not have the money to pay them off, because you can get in financial trouble fast. So just know that they're trying to stop you from getting yourself into trouble. And that's what I'm happy about. PSECU, the Pennsylvania Credit Union, stopped a lot of people, because it's like, if you can't show me proof of income, then you don't qualify for this card. Thus, you don't need to have it. You don't need to have all these personal loans and stuff that's going to put you in financial ruin later. And remember, this is unsecured debt. They have no collateral to collect. So understand these companies and where they're coming from, okay? And everybody's credit file look different, so don't compare my bowl to yours. Just work on yours. And this is what this channel is going to be about. If you just found my video, you've never looked at any of my other videos, just go ahead and look at all of the other good videos. We're going to talk finances, credit, work from home, how to side hustles, how to make extra money to pay off debt, how to get out of debt. Okay, just because I talk about a lot of credit cards don't mean that I use them. And when I do, I use them responsibly, because I ultimately want to be a great steward over the money that has come into my life. So until next time, you guys, stay fearless. Thank you for watching. Again, welcome to all my new subscribers. Click the link below. Don't forget to turn on the notifications. Bye.